Very, very detailed with those instructions. Because the last thing you want is to have a guest wandering around the airport and can't find your car. Welcome back, YouTube, to my channel, Believe in Yourself, and for another round of these TURO tips, man. So all I want you guys to do is subscribe. Get me to the 1,000 subscribers so we can start to do some live streams. When we get to 1,000, we're gonna do live streams. I'm gonna answer all of your questions, bring you up on the panel, and let's talk about how we can grow our YouTube business, our TURO businesses. Once again, like, comment, let me know what you want to see. And again, subscribe. Comment section, and we'll get that out. So she booked it for West Palm Beach, and I think it was like a weekend trip, probably from like a Thursday to like a Monday, Friday to something around the Friday to Monday, something around those around those time, around that parameters, a weekend trip. So at first, I got a little leery about it. I was like, okay, no problem. I don't get a lot of bookings to West Palm Beach, but I'll do it this time, So I take the car up there to West Palm Beach. I do my pre-trip. I send her all of the instructions. And when you're dropping off a vehicle at the airport, it's also good to not just leave written instructions in the text message of where your vehicle is, but what I do is I take photos of where the car is, and then I go to the terminal. Like, okay, let's say somebody says, hey, I'm coming from JetBlue. JetBlue may be at Terminal 2. So first thing, I'll find Terminal 2, park as close as I can to Terminal 2, 1. 2, take my photos of where I parked at, the location. Then 3, I will go to the terminal, walk to the terminal to where they're probably gonna come out from baggage claim, and take photos of the door that they walk out of. I'll take photos of where they would cross the street. I take a photo of where they would enter the parking garage. I'll take a photo of the elevator they're gonna get on. And as I take the photos, I will also write in the instructions. You're gonna go through this door. When you leave this baggage claim, you'll go through here. You're gonna walk through here. You're gonna walk here. Once you get here, you're gonna make a left. Then you're gonna go up the stairs or up the elevator to make a right. It's gonna be down this aisle. I type I'm very, very detailed with those instructions. Because the last thing you want is to have a guest wandering around the airport and can't find your car. You're gonna get a 1-star at that point. They're gonna be so frustrated. That's the last thing I would be frustrated. So my photos and everything I do is detailed to the T. So I did all that. She finds the car, she books the car, good. Now it's time to return the trip. Not only is the kicker. So another tip I'll give you, make sure that for all of your vehicles, you have a spare key. So for this particular vehicle that I had rented that day, I had a key and a spare key that unlocked the door, but it didn't start the ignition. I was being cheap. To be honest with you, I didn't know that it mattered when I made the spare key until I got home and I tested it out and I realized, there's a chip. But it's neither here nor there. So she loses the key. But thank God, luckily, I was able to help her out. I had to send her a copy of the TURO agreement, and she was able to get to a dealership and get a spare key made. That was the first time that happened to me, so I was a little bit anxious about that. Like, yo, you lost the key. How am I going to get another key? Blah, 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 blah. But through TURO communication, I walked you through it. I looked it up for myself. Okay, there's a dealership here. There's also a locksmith. And we communicated. We talked about it, and I was able to get them to the location to where they had to get the key. Of course, they had to pay for it for themselves because they lost the key. Now, had they not found the key and I had to go up there and get it and do all that stuff, that would have been a charge on them. So always have a spare key, and because keys get lost. As long as you believe you can't make it, you won't make it. If you believe that you can do it, you will do it.